So I just want to introduce my little game controller. It's working by now. It's using VJoy feeder, serial feeder, and the sketch written by the creator of VJoy serial feeder, which is feeding VJoy. And I just modified the sketch a little bit so that I got the right number of channels. I tried other stuff at first, but it didn't work. So now, as you can see, everything is working. The sticks are responsive and calibrated very nicely. It's communicating via my Arduino Pro Mic Nano. And it's plugged into the USB port. And then I have the game StarMade, which allows me to customize my joystick configuration. And so right now I'm inside of a spacecraft, so I can jump out of the spacecraft really quick and show you what I look like here. So as you can see, I'm just a little cube, and that's very nice because now it's like a space drone. So it's very responsive, just like a space drone. And what I've got my movement settings here too is up, down, right, left, and that's lateral motion. So I just go straight up, straight down, straight right, straight left. To go forward, I actually pull down on the stick on the other side, so it's a little bit like a trigger. So if I go forward, I pull down, and when I push up on that stick, I go back. And there's nothing connected to the lateral sticks. But I'm kind of worried that I wouldn't get coordinated enough, so I put roll on the other stick. So if I want to roll, I have to be inside of the actual ship because the character doesn't roll. And then on my right stick is yaw, is look left, look right, look up, look down. And then I can enter the ship core, and I was leaning on the stick right there because the sticks are on the bottom now, so it's, and when I put the controller down, it's on my leg. And the game plays by inertial physics. So I can accelerate forward by pulling on the trigger stick, and you can see my speed increases. And then if I accelerate by pushing up on the trigger stick, which I chose because it was much easier to pull the trigger stick for forward throttle, and then I can change my directions once again. Left, and I'll start strafing left. I bonked into the structure. And then to look around, see, I'm using my hand here. In the game, the look and the roll is stabilized. And so roll is on this trigger stick, and up and down does nothing on this stick. So I roll, and I have a nice smooth control over the roll. I can increase it or decrease it because it's not a button. So I won't be able to really show you flying, but it doesn't matter because I can't fly anyways. But as you can see, I've got the X, Y, A, B buttons up here, and I've got the hat 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have triggers right here for each of my fingers, and then I have the sticks for my trigger finger and the sticks for my thumb. And it gives me a total of 8 potential axes. So in this game, I can control that in the options. And you can see here that I've got VJoy device is selected. I have 8 possible axes that I can control. And you can see me controlling them when I move the sticks. And then I've got all of these possible buttons that I could map, but actually my controller only has 12 buttons. So you can see me pushing the different buttons. And then here you can see I have so many options I could map to the different buttons. So I could really get a lot of buttons, but I just sit in front of the keyboard and they all have a key mapped already. And so I only put a couple of functions onto the game controller. So I just finished this and I've been flying with this, but it doesn't have all the sticks, so I've been using buttons and stuff to do things. So this is very exciting, this controller, and I just wanted to show it off.